I'm going for a walk into town for a few things, some groceries, some last minute things. I think I'm gonna need some extra water before I leave here. I'm running out of drinking water. So, gonna take the hike into town and then I'll get a tuk-tuk on the way back. Back with the bag. What up, my gang? My gang of good people, of great, peaceful people against the forces trying to hold us down and make us slaves. We are leaving Luperon. We're leaving Luperon, Dominican Republic. I'm navigating my way out of this minefield of boats. And probably gonna go for about 30-40 hours, maybe 2 days, to get to Samana, another place in the Dominican Republic. And really I was just gonna go straight for Puerto Rico from here, but I hear that there is a gathering of whales around Samana this time of year, and might as well go see it if we can. Getting right to it. Getting right to it. Got them 20 knot gusts coming in as soon as we get out the channel here. Doing over 5 knots with just the head sail. Swells are rolling in nice and gently with good intervals, nice good long intervals. So for those of you that have been following along, you know I haven't used the mainsail since sometime around Turks and Caicos, because these cars popped out. The cars popped out in the top 3, but I was able to find 2 new ones, or 2 ones that weren't being used on the boat in one of the little storage nooks and crannies places. And so what I did is I just tied them off. I tied them off with some small rope, and hopefully that will be good enough to get to Puerto Rico, where I can get somebody to actually sew on some new ones. And it's only 2 out of 3, so I'm going to be missing 1 still. But hopefully that at least allows me to use the mainsail, so it's easier for me to go upwind. I'll probably try and put it up here in about an hour. I just want to get out. I want to get out there to our waypoint, and then we'll turn to go up the coast. The only thing for me to keep in mind is there's going to be up to potentially 1 knot of current working against me. Basically all the way up the Dominican Republic basically all the way up the coast of the DR. Very deep channels around here, and lots of shallow water near the shore as well, which can make the sea state a bit rough. But also there's the deep channel right off of the coast, makes the current kind of a bitch to go south. Would have actually been a lot easier to just have gone straight to Puerto Rico from up by Turks and Caicos. Because then that way I could have stayed north of the current. Just about hit that log. But yeah, that's the situation and that's the plan. Well, I've been out here for a couple, maybe several hours now, and depending on how you look at things, most people would say I've made no distance, I've made no progress to my destination. Came out of here, and then I had to be upwind and actually off course a bit this way to be able to catch the wind properly. And now, just now, we're starting to actually make distance progress towards the destination. But I'm gonna have to do that a few times. Once I get back in close to shore here, I'll have to go back out the whole way. The whole way I'm coming out, I'm not making any distance. That's what sailing upwind is like. But you know, it still is progress, even when it's not in the right direction. It's setting me up to go the right direction. So, you know, it's all how you look at it, right? I got the mainsail up now. You need people like me. You need people like me to look at me and say, that's the bad guy. So you can feel better about your own decisions. So you can feel like it's okay for you to be fearful and go explore the world instead of explore the world. You a bitch, nigga. Look, the windmills. The windmills. It's a good place for the windmills because there's wind here, and you know the wind come and it spin them round and round and they make electricity. See, make electricity and maybe take some maintenance. No big deal, bro. No big deal. You know, I think Trump, he said something a long time ago about he don't like the windmills. Talk about how they're killing birds and shit like this, but you know how much wildlife does it take to, how much wildlife do we need to kill in order to drill for a couple barrels of oil? How much wildlife takes away, how much wildlife do we kill in order to drill for a couple barrels? Fuck off with the VHF, bro. I'm trying to do a fucking, fuck you. Trying to do every time I try to do a skit, bro, if somebody's talking on the fucking VHF phone. Trump, he say he don't like the windmills because they go around and they kill the birds and they need maintenance and they don't last that long, man. It's free energy, man. It takes a bit of maintenance. The Dominican Republic, they obviously think that it is worth it in this area here, and maybe they are not wrong because there's lots of wind here. You know, talk about killing the birds. How many how many whales, dolphins, fish, birds, everything. How much wildlife do we kill in order to drill for oil, huh? How much natural woodland, how much oil gets spilled into the ocean out of every single well that we drill into? It's not nothing out of every one. It's a lot out of every one. Don't think that it is nothing, okay? The people that set the rules, they allow for spillage, you know. You must know these things, yeah. The windmill, not so bad idea. Lots of wind, area, lots of wind. Why not the windmill? Why not? I am a sailor sailing in the sea. I don't even have no fucking crew with me. It's just me. And I am becoming who I be. I like honey. So please don't kill the bees. You aren't really helping with your couple flowers in your lawn, no. Because you still spray that shit with pesticides, and why the fuck do you even have a lawn? It could just be all wildflowers. Nobody really gives a fuck. Do something different than what everybody else is doing, and maybe you will make the world a better place. I know that doesn't rhyme, but that shit is true as fuck. I don't know if you can see, but that's a big ass cruise ship. And I'm thinking that might be an issue. Hopefully they're going fast as fuck so that they cross ahead of us. Because otherwise it does look like we're on a bit of a collision course here. I think we're gonna be good. It's about to cross our bow now. She's moving. She'll be out of our way pretty quick here. Well, that's pretty much the end of the day, you stanky hoe. Time for you to go take a bath and purify yourself. These Christians are not Christians. They are you know, if Jesus was around, he'd be shit. He'd be flipping the tables in the churches. He would be flipping the fucking tables in the churches. Okay? It's bullshit. Your church too. I don't give a fuck. Your church too. All right. Like I said, good night. Go take a bath, purify yourself, bitch. Good morning. Last night was pretty shit. Kept catching some crash jibes while I was trying to sleep, and then the boat would be doing 360s. I don't know, the wind just kept, every time I set the sail on the other side, like the wind would change back. And now it's raining, so I think that probably had something to do with it. Yeah, these squalls seem to mess up the wind a lot of the time. But yeah, We were going straight against some pretty strong current last night, and it was tough going. Tough going, especially when the wind started to die down. We could hardly make enough speed to outrun the current. I'm probably gonna have to go out there and turn the engine on again pretty quick here. This rain is probably gonna cut my wind off. Getting really fucking sick of all of this shit, guys. Really sick of all of this. Like, to the point where I wish I never had done any of this. It's downpouring right now. Every time I have the sails out, I don't have them out for more than like 30 minutes without something fucking up. So as soon as I turn the engine off and the sails are set, I walk away and something fucks up and I gotta just turn the engine back on right away again. And it's just like, it's getting to be way too much. I've had diarrhea and a headache, felt like shit since last night. It's way too much for one person to handle. This is fucked. And I was just sailing at like 5-6 knots, and the rain comes, and now my mainsail and boom are slapping around. I just had to put the head sail away, and it's literally the same thing, like on repeat every 30 fucking minutes for the last, like, I don't know, this whole fucking journey basically. Sailing is retarded. Once you get over the fear of being out here, it's just annoying as fuck. And you're like, this is stupid. This is just fucking stupid. Sailing is fucking stupid. Morning, another heck of a night out here, rainy and all that. This is my track. Kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous.
You ain't stopping anything, you ain't making me change myself. You hear me? You ask me about my face paint. You ask me about these nails. You ask me why they paint me. Guess what? I did this to myself. And as I put this on, it brings a whole nother level of nonchalant. I don't give a fuck. And you gonna help me stop the violence. Cause if you don't take your father. That puss ain't shit you doing on last night. Dude, biggest style, nigga.
Still not to Puerto Rico, but this is Samana in the Dominican Republic. This is a place where humpback whales come in the winter months, January through March, to breed and gather and do their thing. So hopefully we can see some of those. I haven't seen any yet, but I'm pulling into the bay here. and I'm gonna go anchor near Samana and go see if I can find a smoothie or something for my queasy stomach. Crazy to think that just about in 10 days I will have left Florida a month ago and I'm still not in Puerto Rico. I figured I'd be there in 10 days. No sir, certainly didn't turn out like that, did it? Getting close, and a good thing too, although I will still have to exert quite a bit of energy to take the dinghy down and put the engine on it and the gas tank and everything. But this headache is killing me. My body is weak, I don't have much energy, and yeah, this headache is really getting to me. All right, made it. Anchored here in this beautiful spot. Except for all the trash on shore over there. I tried to go over there, but it's funny because when I came in here, I figured I should just anchor right here. But I said, no, I want to try and get closer and see if I can get closer so I don't burn as much gas when I use the dinghy. But I couldn't get a spot over there, so that's a lesson in always going with your intuition. But I got no time to waste here. The sun is going down and I'm trying to get some ibuprofen or something to deal with this headache and everything, which I don't think you should I think you should take even over-the-counter meds as like a absolute last resort. But I yeah, haven't slept very well and headache's very uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure it's a result of overindulging in Luperon after you know, after being without much food for, I don't know, some days. But yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for overindulging and all that pleasurable stuff. Alright guys, I found a smoothie stand here. My friend Jack, he's helping me out, bro.
Yeah.
Say what's up, Jack.
Yo, what's up? Que lo que? En República Dominicana aquí está todo. Bebiendo jugo de todo aquí. Yes.
It's mi hermano.
Yes, it's my friend today. He only my best friend. Yes.
Not
Jack
only
Power. Wow.
Getting fresa, ¿cómo se dice? Smoothie.
Sweet de fresa. Yeah. I don't know I can say in the English, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Samana is very good. It's very best. It's very beautiful.
Samana.
Mucha chica, mucha cosas diferentes aquí. Yes.
Dice, sexy chica.
Yes.
No
big chica.
Sexy.
Sexy chica. Oh my God.